The Toronto Blue Jays had a great year in the bigs and on the farm in 2025, and although there were some key subtractions as they added at the deadline to compete for the division, the minor league system is in a stronger place than it was around this time last year. Here are the prospects ranked 20th down to 16th in the Blue Jays organization as voted on by our Jays Center writers. At 20, right-handed pitcher Landen Maroudis. He was a name to watch at the beginning of the 2024 season, having a promising showing in an appearance in the MLB Spring Breakout game, and pitched in just 3 games in Single A before heading to the injured list with an elbow injury. After more than a year of rehab and recovery, Maroudis was back pitching, but things had changed significantly compared to his pre-injury self. His velocity on the fastball, once sitting around 94, only sat at 90. The pitch dropped from 13 inches of vertical break down to 11, but it did gain 4 inches of run. His control virtually disappeared as he walked more batters than he struck out and had a strike rate of just under 52%. Maroudis, good news, will only be 21 years of age in the 2026 season, and despite the setback to his health and pitch quality, there's practically nowhere for him to go but up. One silver lining, that curveball had a whiff rate of over 40%. Number 19 is an outfielder, Yeuni Munoz. He was signed out of the Dominican Republic in 2021, and although he hit decently in the DSL as a 17-year-old, he hasn't been able to put together a season worth remembering since, as he's struggled with inconsistency and injuries alike. However, as a 21-year-old in his second trip to Single A, he really found his footing out of the gate, consistently atop the exit velocity leaderboards after every single game. Unfortunately for Munoz, he hurt his knee, which sidelined him until August recently, struggled to make contact as effectively upon his return, resulting in a quieter end to his season. Yet, Munoz showed improved contact metrics. His 67.8% contact rate was still poor, but a 10% increase from his 2024 campaign. Munoz was seemingly on the path to being a breakout prospect for the Jays, but expectations have been hampered a bit due to his inability to stay healthy. Number 18 is Brandon Barriera. He has been snake bitten ever since being drafted by this Toronto Blue Jays team back in 2022 as a first-round pick. He dealt with multiple arm injuries in his first pro season and had issues with his conditioning. Barriera then had elbow surgery in 2024 after making just one start, leading to another injury-plagued season. Despite those injuries, reports came out on him looking really good on the backfield, showing much improved stuff. He returned to the Florida Complex League, where he only pitched 5 1/3 of an inning with extremely wild command, walking nearly 30% of the batters that he faced. Adding on to his injury woes, he then fractured his elbow, putting him on the injured list for the rest of the season. Despite the poor results and another season cut short by injury, Barriera's fastball reached 99 miles per hour, and the cutter and slider both looked great despite the wildness. Now it's just about control. Number 17 on the list, corner infielder Sean Keys, who was selected in the 4th round of the 2024 draft by the Blue Jays out of Bucknell. In his first stint in Single A, he showed an advanced approach. Vancouver is one of the toughest parks in which to hit in the minor leagues, however, and Keys showed underlying metrics that signified he had a much better season than his results actually showed on the surface. Strong barrel rates and great plate discipline overall. Keys is strong-bodied, standing 6'2" and weighing 232 pounds. He packs a punch, and when he made contact, he had strong exit velocities that translated to above-average raw power, as he was adept in turning on pitches, leading to a Vancouver Canadians record 19 home runs in a single season. Defensively, Keys is most suited to first base, although he does have the arm for third. The range can be a little stretched thin at the position. And number 16, an outfielder, RJ Schreck. He was acquired from the Seattle Mariners at the 2024 trade deadline for the old veteran in Justin Turner after breaking out with their high A team. He continued that momentum with the Jays organization with a strong finish to the year at Double-A for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, slashing .255, .377, .521 over the course of 114 plate appearances. Schreck did deal with an injury after his promotion to Buffalo, but still performed well after coming back. Schreck's offensive production is backed by solid swing decisions that may be a little passive, with a 22.3% chase rate as well as an innate ability to barrel the ball in the air to the pull side. Defensively, Schreck is more suited to the corners, especially as an average runner, but the Jays like to throw him out there in center field anyway. There's a bit of a crowded outfield situation, even with the injury to Anthony Santander, as the Jays just acquired Jesus Sanchez, but there's definitely a path forward for Schreck as a fourth outfielder in possibly the near future. We'll have to monitor that. We have the full article, the full breakdown of prospects 20 all the way down to 16, linked in our description below. Make sure you check that out for more advanced analytics. If you enjoy breakdowns like this, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next video.